Lead a one-man revolution from your armchair, talking cliches to listeners that aren't there. You call it warfare, but your wars aren't fair. If they were, there'd be suicide bombers in arms fairs.
YouTube, salute. Shout out to my subscriber and comment moderator, UB. UB always coming through and showing me love. I had to shout him out because he brought to my attention about Joaquin Phoenix. If you haven't checked out The Joker, that was probably my favorite movie of 2019 besides Endgame. But Phoenix had a powerful speech when he accepted his award at the Bafta Awards. And this past Sunday night, he felt conflicted by his victory because so many of his fellow actors who are deserving don't have the same privilege. And he's talking about people of color. He said, "We send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here." The all-white acting nominees announced by Bafta last month provoked an uproar with the hashtag Bafta So White once more trending, and some fearing this year's ceremony might face a boycott. I don't think anybody wants a handout. People just want to be acknowledged and appreciated and respected for their work. It's a shame to say that I'm a part of the problem because I'm not ensured that the sets I've worked on are inclusive. We have to do the hard work to truly understand systematic racism. It is the obligation of the people who have created and benefited from the system of oppression to the ones to dismantle it. So that's on us. I agree with him. I have this talk all the time. With so many people I know that's white. And they always say, "What can I do? Or what can I do?" I'm like, well, you have to figure something out on your end. It's not about just working with me. I'm doing what I need to do for my family and my community, but you benefited from it. Like, there's white privilege and you can't deny that. I'm not going to be mad at you as the individual, but it's a systematic problem. It's not like I'm pointing a like, I don't like that white man. I don't feel that way because it's bigger than that person. It's a system, something that's being engineered. And when you think of something like this, like Phoenix brought up, I mean, he didn't even have to say that. He could have just accepted his award and went home. I give him all the props in the world for even doing that because it takes somebody honest to come out and say this is a problem. If the shoes were reversed, I would do the same thing. I'm all for equality. I'm all for being fair share. Yes, I don't want no handout, and people shouldn't have a handout. But if you work hard, you play hard. If you work hard, you play hard. When I was in graduate school, I went to Claremont Graduate University. I was the only black person in my graduate program. Did it faze me? Did it bother me? Nah, not at all. I was very confident, very sharp, still graduated with great grades. Very thankful for that. Nobody felt sorry for me because I was black. I wasn't a token, but I earned my way there. Wrote a great statement of purpose, diversity statement. I had the grades from undergrad, went in there, wrote my thesis, did all the modifications they told me to do. I attended all my classes. I never asked my teacher, "Can you give me a C or B?" No, because in graduate school, you must have high grades, must maintain over a 3.0. But the thing is the fact that some people looking for handouts, we're not looking for handouts. And I'm speaking for black people. If there's some black people that want handouts, well, that's on them. But we just want to be fair share. At the end of the day, black people have built the United States, and everybody knows that. It was off the blood, sweat, and tears of the ancestors back, and you can't deny that. And from there, you might say, well, I have no ties to that. You don't know that because even if you trace the genealogy, you might do have ties. But even if you don't have ties, you still benefit from it. Think about it. Think about it. Do not get so mad and just try to attack me in my comment section because I will block you. The thing is, you have to accept what's going on. Black people are being killed on the regular in the United States of America. It's been genocide on us since we came to the Americas. Nobody knows our struggle. From the outside, you might do, but from the inside, you don't know. I don't know what it is to be white. I'm not going to sit here and say I know how it feels, because I don't. And I would never disrespect somebody like that. I just know how it is to be black and who I am as a black man in the United States of America and in this world. I'm labeled as public enemy number one. I'm a veteran. I have degrees. I have my own business. I'm a homeowner. I have a clean record. And still, I still get treated like a second-class citizen. So I don't want to hear work harder, because some of my great-grandparents or people I know worked 4 or 5 jobs. That's not the American dream. That's a fucking nightmare. Malcolm X said it. The American dream is the people who benefit off American soil, who benefit from the prison systems, the government, Congress, the bankers. We're talking about stuff like that. We're not talking about do this, do this, do this. And in the economic race, black people are last. We're not even really running, because even if you believe we're catching up, that's a lie. Because after slavery was abolished around 1865, black people own 1/2 of 1% of land in the US, and it's 2020, and we still only own 1/2 of 1% of land. So we never even moved an inch. So I don't want to hear about progress. There was no progress being made. So when I say I love my people and I stand for my people, doesn't mean I'm anti-white because I'm pro-black. No, I love who I am to accept all, but I'm going to be proud of who I am to have an understanding. There's no way I can accept all and not love myself. That's impossible. I have to love myself first to understand who I am, because I cannot love you and hate myself. That's a slave mentality. And so many books I've read and been educated, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I recommend people who want to know more about systematic racism, please check out Dr. Claude Anderson, Black Labor, White Wealth. Black Labor, White Wealth, Dr. Claude Anderson. Please check that book out so you can understand the mind state, how systematic racism was built. You can also check out Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. She's an ancestor now. She passed away. The ISIS Papers. The ISIS Papers. Please check out those 2 books so you can have a better understanding. If you have any questions, ask me in a comment. Be respectful, be polite. I'll talk to you. You don't got to get all mad and get in your feelings unless I'm pushing a button. But that's on you, though, because you're not, you don't have the intellect or the comprehension level to understand what I'm talking about. That's why. So post your comments below. Smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you'd like to support and donate to my channel, you can become a Patreon member, or you can donate by Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. You can share my videos on social media platforms. Until next time, peace.